pregnant rats. The rats were fucking pregnant. And we used to feed the goddamn.
Welcome back. And that was just a small snippet. So Scarface Woods, which is GLORILLA's sister, has come out with some, more wild childhood memories. And we're just going to go through them. It seems like it was an extreme abuse case. This is definitely given like jealous and envious, just the fact that she's exposing her for pissing in the bed. In the beginning, she's talking about pregnant rats and stuff, and like, how they didn't have food. Well, we're going to run that part. But it's just like, this is like negligence on the mom. There's no reason that you have that many rats in the house, that there is pregnant rats walking around and your kids were feeding them. That's just like negligence and filthiness. Next thing you know, the mom is going to be and lost her job because Scarface is exposing her for being just a abusive mother. I mean, at the end of the day, she said they were getting beat the fuck out of with extension cords and stuff. And then on top of that, you weren't feeding them. You were giving the food stamps to the pastor. I'm going to run that clip next, and we're going to dive into it a little deeper.
My mama sitting here getting all the motherfucking foods out to the pastor because she fucking them. Fuck. How we used to have days when we wasn't eating. But motherfucker ain't obligated. But you want to get on interviews and talk about the struggle.
She's taking out all her anger on her little sister because they grew up living in poverty, but she really should be checking her mom, because at the end of the day, it was her mom and dad, the responsibility to take care of them and provide a home that's not full of insects, rodents, and, all other types of stuff that they were going through. Giving the pastor the food money, you're basically starving these kids out and then beating their ass when they're asking you for food.
We end up going to school because my mama used to beat the shit out of us, and you ain't finna beat the shit out of me while I'm hungry, so I'm finna call DCS on your ass. That's exactly what happened. You don't even do shit for our autistic brother. I know he ain't do shit to you. Oh, goddamn, there ain't a roach. Sleeping on the next motherfucking couch, bitch.
Bitch, he ain't on no couch.
I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed. Okay, my bad. I got a little over. I've been on the couch. Fuck.
And when she said that she was so hungry, she almost ate a roach, I was just thinking like, damn, your kid is that hungry that they might eat one of these nasty insects just to have something in their stomach. That you have to be really hungry. Lot of people don't know about abuse, any type of form of abuse. They were getting physically abused and mentally abused from the starvation. It's going to create a wedge throughout the siblings. And, they're not going to have that normal sibling bond most of the time. Sometimes it makes the bond closer, but the majority of the time it creates a huge wedge because of the abuse that's going on in the home. Let's listen up and hear what else she had to say.
We used to feed the rats. My mama lived in the house she bought. Gloria did not buy that house. She bought my sorry-ass daddy a house. Full of roaches.
How you ever begged for some shit, sis?
I asked her. I ain't begged.
But she ain't never begged no motherfucker for nothing.
No.
So you don't need no hand
for
nothing, right?
No. But y'all can if y'all want to. That's my motherfucking sister. And I can talk about whatever the fuck I get ready. Y'all ain't talking about shit. Me and this bitch laid on the floor together.
I mean, in the class clip, it sounds like she feels like she was betrayed. Like, I laid on the floor with you, and then you basically got famous and turned your back and said, fend for yourself, which some people may agree with, like that she shouldn't help her family at all. They should just be out there, making it work for themselves. Her money isn't their money. But, I mean, the point she's making is that she's given her friends who crossed her money, and she's not trying to help the family at all. And I can see where she's going with this. I just feel like a lot of this anger should be directed towards the mom. And then, I mean, who knows? FedEx might fire that mom, because this is just extreme abuse allegations that are coming from Scarface Woods.
Motherfucking years, bro. It's been 4 years. Then I'm just seeing motherfuckers like, no, bro, then mama sitting here in this whole struggle. Y'all thought she bought a house. She did not buy my mama no motherfucking house. Stop lying. She did not. She bought my... We got an autistic brother. You don't even do shit for him. Struggle together. Didn't eat together. Worried about me talking about it. I'm going to talk about whenever the fuck I get ready. And they ain't going to get touched. Man, imagine you sleep in a big-ass cockroach hitting you in the motherfucking face. Gloria remember it. Because she talks about it. She remember it. She's not obligated to shit for us. She not obligated to do nothing for us. Walking around with Payless shoes.
You can really tell that Scarface Woods don't know that she was abused and this is a form of abuse. And Glorilla is probably embarrassed, even though, you know, she didn't do anything wrong, but it's just embarrassing that you're putting all this business out. But it's good that Scarface is getting this off her chest, because at the end of the day, she needs to be targeting that mom. The dad needs to be held accountable too, because he knew those kids were being abused and he just turned a blind eye, and he knew they weren't eating as well.
You remember? You remember, right? We could come out the fence. I used to sneak my best friend inside the motherfucking house. When all of us, when we got adult, we became adults. We was like stupid to the street life. We was stupid to like common sense, because we was like segregated. We was in the house. My mama used to tell us, it's 10 of y'all better be each other's best friend.
I mean, this is just crazy allegations. She's saying that they were basically isolated in the house and that they didn't know anything. And on top of that, you know, they were homeschooled. So that's another reason why Scarface can't grasp GLORILLA not helping them out. Like, she just can't wrap her mind around it, whereas other people who didn't go through this type of abuse, we're like, well, you guys should just go get a job and, you know, fend for yourself or whatever. They're making it the best way they can, but they're just saying like their sister is a millionaire and she's not even helping one of their siblings that's got a disability. And, you know, I guess money brings out the true nature of people. Like, that's who you really are. That's who you really were on the inside. You're going to choose who you want to help. If you want to help your homies, then you're going to help your homies. There's a couple of different rappers that are men, and their moms have come out saying that they're about to be homeless or they're getting evicted again, and they're not helping their parents out. So, I mean, she's going to have to wrap her mind around it. And they said like people are like really, you know, she's funny, so they're into her, Scarface Woods, and, you know, she should be doing her own thing at this point and just getting the bag yourself instead of waiting for your sister. I mean, you've already exposed people. You can be doing these interviews on, you know, No Jumper and all those other TV shows that, or YouTube channels that will pay you to do an interview.
Yes. I got these just on our mother. I got tired of getting booked for a stitching cord for petty shit, but we ain't gonna get too much into that. That's how we got in public school.
Y'all drop a comment on what you think. Should, you know, she just do her own interviews, or just let me know, because I just feel bad. Like, you know, this mom, honestly, she should be held accountable for this type of extreme environment. I mean, of course she kept them isolated. She was abusing those kids and she knew she was doing wrong. That's why she wouldn't let them leave that fence, because had they went around and got some friends to tell what the hell was going on in that house, you know, those kids would have been snatched up long ago, long before she reported them.